I'm drinking like Monster energy drinks sometimes, which are like piss magnets. They're delicious, but they make you want to pee.
Make you want to beat your wife too, dude. I've seen a lot of dudes drinking Monster that you know they're going home to punch.
How much does the earth cost? I'm gonna buy the entire earth and be king.
What would you do if you were the leader of the free world?
I'm gonna take the smartest people on the planet and make them work on mechanical bees. You know, everyone making negative comments. The bees go get them.
Like, what? I lost you there. Explain that. What do you mean by that?
I've envisioned and will manifest mechanical bees.
So my question is, what is wrong with you? Things you're saying.
Say the name.
Well, so, I mean, it's just X, the letter X, and then the AE is like pronounced Ash. Yeah, and then A12. A12 is my contribution.
Oh, why A12?
Archangel 12, the precursor to the SR-71, coolest plane ever. It's true.
I agree with you. I don't know. I'm not familiar with it. I know what the SR-71 is.
Yeah,
I know what that is. But
so the SR-71 came from a CIA program called Archangel.
Oh.
It's the Archangel Project.
Oh.
And then Archangel 12.
Oh, wow. What a dope looking plane.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I get it.
So funny, man. Yeah. He's in Australia right now. He goes, yeah.
He's in Australia?
He's in Australia on tour right now. And he goes, yeah. I mean, this is this morning. He goes, yeah, man, you got a koala come to the hotel. And I went, oh, shit, man. Those things have chlamydia, so make sure you wash your hands. And he goes, shit, I have some things, too. He better wash his hands. You go deep, huh?
Oh, dude.
But you're that dude. You go deep with whatever the fuck you're doing.
I like to get right on the fucking. I like to be a peeping Tom if I can. I'll watch your whole family eat dinner. And you know me, man, if I'm in a new area, I like to get acclimated with the animals, bro. I'll pet an animal, you know. I'll pick a snail up and walk 3 or 4 feet and set him down. You know, save him fucking 5 days of travel. That's who I am. Pet a dog and he don't walk off. God, I love that. God, I love that. If you pet a dog and he stay right there and let you do it, God, you turn into a dang pedophile, baby. You know what I'm saying, boy? Make you want to kick a fat kid at Kmart. You know what I'm saying? Praise God.
Give me
baby.
that fucking can. I'm going to stab you soon.
Why?
Open it, because you keep... Are you trying to open it?
No. I can
Oh,
open
my
it
God.
easy.
I'm like...
No, my God. I can open it like that.
Okay. I'm like, what the
No, I'm just playing with it. Sorry.
Now, what is that?
No. It's nicotine pouch.
They good?
Oh, yeah, they're good. You want one?
What flavor?
This is spearmint.
Am I going to fucking get dizzy?
No, you get a little excited. Check this. Put that motherfucker in between your cheek and gum. That's 6 milligrams. You can handle it. Oh, no. Take it in. Take it in the side. There you go. Let's go, Joey. Woo, right? Like right away. You're like,
How long have we been talking?
A long time.
Let's go.
Probably like 3 hours.
I got to make a speech.
Right.
But we'll do it again. I want to do it again with you.
Okay.
You are something.
Thank you very
I
much.
said, how long will this last? Anywhere from an hour to 3 or 4
How long
hours.
we do, Jamie? 3 hours.
Good. Well, we'll do it again. I thought it was great. I think it was
great. It was a lot of fun.
You are a fascinating guy, and you've done a great job.
Thank you very much.
I'm a big fan, and thank you very much. It's been an honor. And
it's been an honor to
I'm
have
going
you
to
on
make
as well.
a great speech, and I'm going to say, and if I'm a little off tonight, I'm going to blame you. I'm going to
Blame
say I
me.
spoke
Go
to
ahead,
this guy
blame
for
me.
3 hours. Anyway, it's a great honor to be.
Thank you.
Really want to kill the most things, be a vegan. Because the farmers who protect your beans kill everything. I kill 1 animal per arrow. In order to grow tofu, you have to kill every ground squirrel, every vole, every shrew, every snake, every turtle, every frog, every bird, every rabbit, anything that gets in that bean field, I'm either going to plow and dismember, which is why the crows and the seagulls follow the combines every year. And then if anything does survive my first slaughter, I'm going to come in with Monsanto and poison the shit out of everything, so you can have a tofu salad and not be responsible for it.
I have the right to tell my 14-year-old daughter she has to carry her rapist baby. You understand
to
that?
look that woman in the eye who was the born
listen,
of a rape.
do you understand that? That's a 14-year-old child.
I know.
If a 14-year-old child gets gets raped, you say that they have to carry that baby?
I don't think two wrongs make a right. I don't think
That's
murder.
not- I don't think that's
murder is
wrong.
an answer to. I don't think murder fixes a rape.
What if we're talking about an abortion when the fetus, literally, it's like 6 weeks, 4 weeks, 3 days? What if she just turned positive just now, positive for pregnancy?
I just disagree that.
What if it just happened
that
today?
You can like draw a line on when.
You can't.
Like, once
so
life
you
has
can't
begun.
do
I don't
at
think you
the
draw
very
lines.
moment.
I would lay it out like this. I would say, it is wrong to intentionally kill an innocent human life. Abortion intentionally kills an innocent human life. Therefore, abortion is wrong. And I don't think any of the examples of like, oh well, how developed is it? You know, can it think? Is it conscious? Can it dream? Can it feel pain?
So for you, it's the moment of conception.
I think that if it's a human life, a distinct human life, then I think it's wrong to end its life.
Scar on your ear? You got anything on there?
I do.
What am I saying? What do you got
So, right over here.
there? Oh, it's a tiny little
See,
mark.
it zicked right there.
It healed up pretty good.
Well, it's pretty good. Yeah, it's little. It's not like some of the wrestlers, some of the UFC fighters.
No, you didn't
It's
get
a little bit-
cauliflower
No. It was sort of like a top shot.
What's freakier, being at the bottom of the ocean or being up in space?
Up in space is more surreal. Yeah, because the floating, the Earth out the window, the views are better. But being down there was pretty wild too. I remember once we were doing this experiment where I had my crewmate and I had an ultrasound, and we're doing this telemedicine experiment. So there were these docs in Houston looking at the screen, but there's a delay. And I'm supposed to find her kidney, and I'm like searching around for a kidney. And then I look up and I look out the window and I see a 6-foot hammerhead shark right out the window.
That's got to be really weird, right? You're in that thing in their world for how long? 2 weeks?
Yeah.
So is that the weirdest animal that you saw? Is the hammerhead?
The scariest thing I saw was one night I was taking a dump. This is a true story. The way you do this, okay, number one, you just pee in the pool, okay? But if you have to go number two, you go into the pool, because you don't want a floater in your pool, right? That's,
of course,
like Caddyshack, you don't want that.
Right.
So what you do is you go, you don't take a tank, you just take your mask and your fins. You go down.
Naked?
You can. We had a mixed gender crew, so I wore some trunks, but you know. And then you just go down, and you have to swim, I don't know, it's like maybe 10, 15 feet. It's not that far. And there's what we call the gazebo, which is just a little dome that has air inside. Now you're out in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, like with no tank, and you're 60 feet down. It's night. You can't see a thing. You're alone in the ocean. But you can see this little gazebo. You swim to that, you pop in, and then you got air, just some valves, you let in some fresh air. And then you hold on, and you take off your trunks, and you just let it rip. But the problem is the fish get accustomed to this.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
So they go there knowing that you're going to poop.
As soon as you drop in the water at night, it's like the dinner bell going off. And there's like school. Yeah, because this is feeding time.
Whoa. And so you feel them like pecking at the back door?
The worst are the angelfish, because that shape, they can get like right up in there.
Oh,
it's like not cool.
Boy.
So you take your fin off and you're like whacking them.
If you took Earth with all of its mountains, valleys, and hills and shrunk it down to the size of a cue ball, it'd be smoother than any cue ball ever machined.
Really?
Yes. Think about it.
What?
Think about this. Joe.
Really?
Joe.
Everest?
Joe, chill. Listen to me. Ready? Okay? Do you know the deepest part of Earth's crust?
No.
The Marianas Trench, off the coast of the Philippines, in the Pacific Ocean.
That's the deepest part.
Deepest part goes 6 miles down. Okay?
Oh, okay. So I was thinking of the depth of the crust itself.
No. Just access to the deepest part of Earth's crust, the lowest point on Earth's surface, the Marianas Trench, right off the coast of the Philippines. The highest point on Earth's surface, the tip of K1. The distance between the lowest point on Earth's surface and the highest point on Earth's surface is 11 miles.
That's here to the Comedy Store.
That is less than the length of Manhattan.
Whoa.
Yet we are 8,000 miles in diameter. I can tell you this, the tallest thing humans built after the pyramids.
I think it's a building in Dubai.
No. So in other words, what's the
there to
next
now?
tallest thing after the pyramids?
Oh, right after.
Yeah, what is the next tallest thing we built? Stable structure after the pyramids.
What?
The Eiffel Tower.
Really?
Yes. 89, 1870, late 1800s. in Paris, the Eiffel Tower.
Huh.
That was the first stable structure we built as a civilization that was taller than the pyramids. So the Egyptians knew they knew architecture. They knew. No one's taken that away from them. But to claim they have some secret knowledge of the functionings of the universe, no. No.
Well, people love saying that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and it makes for great TV.
But the fact that they didn't have steel, and the fact that you're dealing with the very, very most recent 2,500 BC, and they built.
You just have to be more ingenious, more innovative
Yes.
than we otherwise would have to be. Yeah. And how do you move the blocks? Those rocks are nowhere in the region.
Mm-hmm.
They were carted from some. They found a place where those rocks were would have been mined, removed, and yeah. And those are some big ass rocks.
Go to Europe and see, like, kids are allowed to drink wine in Italy. It's not a big deal to them. For us, it's a big deal. Like, I remember the first time I got drunk with my friends. We were listening to Led Zeppelin. My friend Jimmy, and it was like, fuck, we were like 15 years old, 14, 15 years old. I got sick in a cab. Getting alcohol was crazy.
Yeah.
If you live in Europe, it's normal. They get their kids acclimated to it. Like, you don't let them drink, but they're allowed to have a sip of alcohol. Have a little. It's not that big a deal.
Right.
Don't think of it as like some forbidden fruit that you can't wait to get to and
That's
get
right.
fucked up
That's
on.
right.
But even with adults, we know that even with adults that have reasonable ways of approaching every other aspect of their life, some of them can't have a drink.